Entering the World Cup break, the Christmas season, 5 points ahead of City. Entering the new year, 7 points ahead of City. That is Arsenal coming in and firing in like no other. And obviously, they've gone ahead to beat Brighton by 4-2. Brighton 2, Arsenal 4. As I told you that this is going to be a goal galore. That's it. I told you all these teams play an open game. No team is going to sit back. And if I told you how to enjoy a game of football, this was the game to watch. Arsenal with people on the score sheet. Nketiah, Martinelli, Martin Odegaard, and Bukayo Saka coming in through and really coming to the party, and obviously Ferguson coming in through and scoring one, plus the other guy, I've forgotten his name, of Brighton coming into the party and really making it 2 for them, but they couldn't manage to go ahead and really win this game of football. And I've finally gotten the name. He's known as Mitoma. Mitoma came in through and really scored the second goal, but it couldn't really put them anywhere because Arsenal were already 4 goals ahead. Welcome to Rokani Media. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys? And where are you watching us from? Rokani David is my name. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, lower right bottom corner, that's the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. Guys, let me tell you something that is amazing. When you are there to win the trophy, things do happen by themselves. Today, in the top 6 teams, because the top 6 teams include Manchester United, there is Arsenal, Man City, there is Newcastle, Tottenham Hotspur, there is Chelsea and Liverpool. So only United, Chelsea, and Arsenal have won, and Liverpool. So Spurs and Chelsea are going to play, I think, later, but they've gone ahead to do the needful and really win. Look at how these teams are really losing through. You get, if at all Newcastle won today, it would have gone to 33 points, not so? But they went ahead to draw. So it shows you that everything is really really laid there for Arsenal to go on and win. Newcastle is having 34 points. They would have been at 36 points, leveling with Man City for all they won, meaning that they would have been 7 points behind Arsenal. But now they are 8 points behind Arsenal. And they've played one more game than Arsenal, meaning that if Arsenal wins their game in hand, they're going to go ahead and really be 11 points ahead of Newcastle. Manchester United is in the 4th position. As we speak now, they're 11 points behind Arsenal. It shows you that Arsenal is really in a very good proper lead, and let's get into this and show you how the party kick-started off with Bukayo Saka. So Odegaard, I think it was in the 2nd minute of the game, Odegaard got Arsenal on the front foot with his driving run, which eventually stopped in the Brighton penalty area. Arsenal pounced quickly. However, as Partey wins back possession quickly and Zinchenko distributes the ball to Martinelli, the shot is blocked but falls onto Bukayo Saka, and Bukayo Saka taps it into the back of the net. And Bukayo Saka is going to have to let us know that he doesn't know how lucky he is. How does, among us all people, in the 6 yards box area of Brighton, the ball falls on him? Obviously, and he does it. He's a clinical finisher. He went ahead to finish against Bukayo Saka. Remember, in the previous game, Bukayo Saka scored a goal for Arsenal. Even this one is going ahead to score. So it shows you that he's continuing this form from the World Cup, scoring 3 goals at the World Cup, and then coming in through to do the needful, and then putting others onto the score sheet. So he put Arsenal ahead in the 2nd minute. And remember, even in the game of West Ham, in the 4th or 5th minute, Bukayo Saka had put Arsenal ahead. You get? Looks like everything rotates on him as far as scoring is concerned. Not all that exciting, but when it matters most, he's always there for his club of Arsenal, and he has gone ahead to show them that I'm the man whom you should rely on. So that puts his tally to 6 Premier League goals. That is Bukayo Saka. So he's really having a very fantastic season. That is Bukayo for you, and you need this if you are to win the Premier League. You win to see that all your front 3 and 4 are really scoring goals. Like today, the entire front 4 of Arsenal has scored goals. Bukayo, right attack midfielder, Martinelli left attack midfielder, Odegaard central attack midfielder, obviously Nketiah, the main man leading the line, has gone ahead to go on and do the needful. So that is Bukayo Saka. Then there came Martin Odegaard hitting it into the back of the net. It was a corner, badly cleared. It finds Odegaard at the edge of the Tinner's box area. He goes in for a shot that really found itself at the back of the net. In that 39th minute, Arsenal made it two through the captain, Martin Odegaard. Talk about players who are really on fire. It's Martin Odegaard, because he scored in their last game against Wolverhampton Wanderers. He went ahead, and for that he scored a brace. He scored a goal. He scored a goal against a side called he scored a goal against a side called, what is that team? He created two goals. He created two goals against West Ham. Then today he has created one and scored one. It shows you how good this guy is, and that is Martin Odegaard. A big goal that changed a lot in the game, and it's always said that what a comfortable way of really entering the second half when you are leading by 2-0, and another side, it's always uncomfortable by ending the first half 2-0, because you gain a lot of confidence to an extent that if your opponent pulls one back, the game can easily change and your mind can really get switched and all right, we are totally done and dusted. But Martin Odegaard really came in through and really pulled the trigger into the back of the net. The ball was cleared. As far as Odegaard was there, he scuffs it, and obviously it finds itself in the back of the net to make it Arsenal to Brighton 0. Now, that was the end of the first half, and then we went to half-time. Brighton, the manager, came in through and really said, all right, let me do the needful and find myself into the game. But Arsenal said, no way, you are finding yourself into the game. And in the 47th minute, 2 minutes into the first 2 minutes into the second half, Martinelli's shot was too hot for Sanchez, the goalkeeper of Brighton, to handle, and obviously palms the ball out to the edge of the 6 yards box area. Nketiah responds quickest to grab his second league goal in as many games. So that is Eddie Nketiah for you. I'm happy. If there is a man I'm happy for, it's Eddie Nketiah. Look at him. Look at him, how he really takes it beautifully into the back of the net to make it 3-0 for Arsenal in the 47th minute. And for the second time in a row, consistently or consecutively, he has gone ahead to score a third goal for Arsenal. In the game Arsenal beat West Ham, Eddie Nketiah came in through with that effort and he scored the third one. This time round, he scored the third one too, meaning that Arsenal are really on fire. If there is a team that is really on fire, it's Arsenal. It is Arsenal. When you see Eddie Nketiah coming in through and scoring goals, Mikel Arteta coming in through and telling us about how much they've gone ahead to put their trust in Eddie Nketiah to come in through and really get everything done for the team of Arsenal. Obviously, this lad is really gifted. And this is what you need to go on and do against a team like Brighton. Look at Sanchez. He was left in disbelief because Arsenal had really torn him apart and he couldn't resist any further for the club called Arsenal. So that is a man called Nketiah going ahead to really cause trouble. And this is a celebration for Arsenal. All these players are happy for this guy. Do you know why? Lots of doubts were there that he cannot go ahead and really fit into the boots of Gabriel Jesus. He's not Gabriel Jesus, that's it. But he is scoring goals. He's scoring goals, and obviously any number 9 is really rated or really talked about, all rated according to how many goals he's scoring. For Eddie Nketiah, he's scoring in goals for fun. 2 goals, 2 games, 2 goals. What a start for Eddie Nketiah. And to me, I believe this is a very good message he's sending to the manager of Arsenal, that please, even when Gabriel Jesus is around, some games I need to go ahead and really start and you bench him because I can go ahead and really find the back of the net. Secondly, he's putting himself in the shop window. If at all Arsenal brings in like the Joao Felix of this world, that means Arsenal can go on and really do the needful to really put themselves into a very good situation of really selling the player, and he's doing the needful. That is a player known as Eddie Nketiah. So after that, Eddie Nketiah going ahead to score that goal, Brighton went ahead to pull just one back. And when they pulled one back, they really had to pile more pressure on Arsenal, as the game was really beautiful and we enjoyed it very well. It was in the 39th minute. 2 minutes later, after Martin Odegaard went ahead after Martin Odegaard went ahead, after Nketiah went ahead to make it 3, then the man known as Mitoma. Is it Mitoma? No, this is not the guy. Let me show you. There is this guy I want to show you. Sorry, it was in the 65th minute. That means 65th, that is 18 minutes after Arsenal was leading by 3-0 after the Nketiah tap in. Mitoma came in through with a lovely Gintel goal from Brighton, and VAR went ahead to really look through it, and it was really counted, and it was 3-1 at that particular time when that game of football was really happening. Now, when Brighton really put in that goal, it looked like it was a scare for Arsenal, but obviously Arsenal said, no, we are Arsenal. We are Arsenal, and we are here for the trophy. Let no one lie to you that we are not here for the trophy. We are here for the trophy, and our business is not yet done and dusted. Guess who came in through to really put this game to bed? It was Gabriel Martinelli. You know, there is a lot that this guy has in his game. You know, when you look at Gabriel Martinelli, you get to know that talent really is talent. This guy is exceptional. He's really exceptional. Again, in the second game in the row, he has gone ahead to go ahead and really put Arsenal into a comfortable lead. Remember, in the game of West Ham, he's the one who gave Arsenal the lead, and them after pulling one back, he told them, this is not the day for you to spoil the party. We are entering 2023 7 points clear ahead of Man City because they've granted us a chance. They've gone ahead and really drawn. And now we have to go on and really close the party. So the Arsenal skipper produced one of the passes of the season to put Gabriel Martinelli in behind Lamptey on the turn. He hits the ball fast, and the Brazilian races onto it, driving into the area before finishing past this guy known as Sanchez. That is Gabriel Martinelli, and that was the cool finish. And that pass of Odegaard is going to be forgotten by many as far as this goal is concerned, but he needs to be given a ball. You guys, ball for Martin Odegaard. That's it. This guy is special. This guy is special. I've always told you that to me he's the best central attack midfielder in the Premier League, and people have said I'm lying. Kevin De Bruyne is good, but what has put him there to being world class is consistency. He has been doing this for the last 5 years, and his consistency has been unmatched. But when you look at the skill set of Odegaard, it's really great, better than that of Kevin De Bruyne. And to be so much specific, Odegaard, the best description for him is a hardworking Ozil. He does everything that Ozil does, but he is hardworking. He runs and steps on every blade of grass at the pitch where Arsenal is playing. Whether at Emirates or everywhere, he runs. And now look at that pass he gives a man known as Martinelli. Martinelli runs through the space because this is a line-breaking pass. As I told you that all these teams are really going to be playing a high line, this is one of those that really showed the brilliancy, how exquisite the pass was. This was a brilliant pass coming in from Odegaard to Martinelli, one of the best sprinters and finishers when it comes to one-on-ones in the Premier League, and he really went and really batted that ball past the goalkeeper of Brighton to make it 4-1 for a team known as Arsenal. Then later, Brighton did the needful and said, all right, that's what you've done. Let's also try and put in our efforts to it that we go ahead and really find ourselves at the back of the net. And another mistake made in by William Saliba. I don't know what's wrong with Saliba. Saliba really looks rusty. He was responsible for that one goal that Arsenal conceded after him causing a penalty past Gerard Bowen. This time round, he went ahead to make a very huge mistake, and obviously a long pass that came in from Dunk. He misread it, and obviously he was left down, and Ferguson ran through, held off Saliba, and slid the ball under Ramsdale, and he took it well. And this guy has scored his first Premier League goal. He's really young. He's 17 years, and he has gone ahead to score his other goal for Brighton, and that's the match that really made it 4-2, and that's the final score of the game. But one thing I would like to let you know is that Arsenal came into this game on a lot of pressure because Man City had it drawn and Arsenal had to go on and win. You get? Remember, last weekend, it was Arsenal who played first and won. Man City came in through and won. Now, it has been vice versa. Man City played first and Arsenal came in and played later. So you expect fixtures to be like that. And Arsenal taking a 7-point lead ahead of City is something that we should go on and really praise. I told you here, Arsenal is winning the league. Arsenal is winning the league. They have their project well built, even without their talisman, their best player of the season for me, that is Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal are really staying as a team. They are really staying as a team. They are compact. They've gone ahead to win games in all situations. For this one, I knew it was hard for Arsenal to keep a clean sheet. For those that really watched my match preview, I told you why Arsenal is going to be hard for them to keep a clean sheet, because Brighton is a decent side. It has gone ahead to score against every team in the top 6. When they played Manchester United, they won at Old Trafford 2-1. When they went at Anfield, the game drew 3-3. When they played Chelsea, they beat Chelsea by 3 goals to 2. They beat Chelsea by 3 goals to 0. You remember that very well. When they went ahead to play Man City, at least they scored 1 goal away at Etihad. So Brighton has not been an easy side as far as this goal scoring run is concerned. So the consistency of scoring in goals, I expected Brighton to go on and really score against Arsenal, but I expected it to be a high scoring fixtures. I predicted that it's going to be a goals galore, and it has really indeed, because these managers believe in total football. They don't believe in parking the bus and obviously hitting the other on the brake. You saw the game today. All of them could go ahead and really pass themselves out, cancel themselves out, and obviously the man known as Nketiah emerged the winner of the 2022 last game of Arsenal and Brighton, and they won the game by 2 goals to 4. I believe the referee did very well, and the substitutes were really good. You enjoy the game of football, and what a way to end 2022, to enter 2023, especially for Arsenal fans, because they are really doing great. And for me, who supports United, I really believe that Arsenal is really a team that has gone ahead to go on and really do lots of things in a very limited time possible. With the signings they are making, they are really on point, and I believe they are really a side and a force to reckon with, especially in the Premier League. Let me show you other stats, other things that really happened in this game of football. Zinchenko at a point X came close to see to it that he was going to really give Arsenal a second goal after Bukayo Saka really did the needful. And you've seen the importance of a man known as Zinchenko. That is the man Zinchenko when he really came close in the 4th minute. And it was a good save by Sanchez. This was some good start from Arsenal. Martinelli threads a little pass into the area of Zinchenko, the left back, by the way, who turns smoothly behind Dunk and Cahill before hitting a close range shot that is very well blocked by Sanchez. That is Zinchenko going in for an effort that really found Sanchez on alert, and he really saved it, and it went into the corner. But Arsenal were looking for a second goal 2 minutes after Bukayo Saka had put them ahead. It shows you how serious Arsenal was. And the mentality of Zinchenko in this team is really important. With Jesus away, that is Zinchenko's role to go on and really go ahead and really tell them, please, we have to win this trophy. Secondly, Saka told us that even when he is away, the words of the man, the words of Gabriel Jesus are really ringing in their ears on how to come in through and really win the game of football. So even at half time, he goes to the dressing room and tells them, please, we need to go ahead and really win. And it's going to be very great to see to it that Arsenal is really 7 points ahead of City. Just 16 games played. 16 games played. Where is the party going to end? It's God who knows. But we believe Arsenal are really showing all hallmarks of a team that is going to win the league. Then in the 7th minute after that, Bukayo Saka, after that Zinchenko shot that was really saved well by Sanchez, the goalkeeper of Brighton. Then Nketiah went in for a shot, and he shot wide on the turn from about 12 yards. But that came through after a nice touch from Granit Xhaka, a man who really looks on fire right now at Arsenal, and he's also doing his leadership role very well at Arsenal. Now, in the 16th minute, obviously, Lamptey wanted to go on and really level the game of football after a cutback After Lamptey's cutback, found Lallana on the edge of the 18 yards box area. He laid it off for Trossard, who mishits a first-time shot that bounces across ball and is turned around the post by Ramsdale. Ramsdale pulled this very good save and it was going wide anyway, but he never took chances. This is Ramsdale, a man who really comes in to save Arsenal every time that is needed. You remember the game of West Ham? He made a very brilliant save towards the end of the game that would have really brought them back in the game of football, and that is Aaron Ramsdale for you. So that is Arsenal for you, and let's get straight into the match stats. It shows you that Arsenal are really a team that never gave breathing space to a team called Brighton, because they know how Brighton good they are. However much they are depleted, with Caicedo out, McAllister out, which other player was out? Sorry, Caicedo was out, McAllister out, Webster out, and Danny Welbeck out. With close to 4-5 players out, they are really depleted, but Arsenal wouldn't allow them to go on and really give them a chance, because it really sounded... Sorry, it was screaming Arsenal win all over this game of football. So Arsenal said, we are not taking chances for this game of football, and we are coming here to really win and win and win and win. So as things stand, this is how Arsenal really performed today in this game of football. Arsenal went ahead to have 14 shots, then Brighton had 9. Doing very well. Out of the 9-5 on target, that is really great, because I've always told you, you have to register half, at least half of the total shots. You've registered the entire game on target. Then Arsenal had 7. They also did well. That's why they got 4 goals, because half of the 14 shots were on target and 4 of the 7 went into the back of the net. 68% possession by Brighton. It is really not surprising for me, because De Zerbi is a high possessing side and Arsenal had 32%. And the reason as to why Arsenal had 32% is simple. They really went ahead to score these goals early enough, and they gave up possession. They said, all right, let's let them have the ball, and then we'll go ahead and see who's going to win the game of football. 597 passes completed by Brighton. Arsenal had 286. Then 88% passing accuracy for Brighton. 73% passing accuracy for Arsenal. 7 fouls. 7 fouls by Brighton, 11 by Arsenal. 3 yellow cards to both sides, 0 red cards to both sides, 5 offsides for Brighton, 0 offsides for club known as Arsenal. 7 corners by Brighton and 4 corners by Arsenal. Now, this is how the table is standing. Arsenal has played 16 games, 14 wins. They have 1 loss, 1 draw, 40 goals scored, 14 goals conceded, a goal difference of 26, 43 points are in the bag of Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. Comfortably seated on the top of the Premier League table, that is Arsenal for you. Man City, 16 games played, 11 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses, 44 goals scored, 16 goals conceded, 28 goal difference with 36 points. Newcastle, 17 games played, 9 won, 7 draws, 1 loss, 32 goals scored, 11 conceded, a goal difference of 21, 34 points. Manchester United are at 16 points, 10 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses, 24 points, 24 goals scored, 20 conceded. This is really harsh for United, and they should go ahead and really make a turnover of this. And they're having a goal difference of 4 with 32 points, meaning that if United win their game in hand, they are going to be in the 3rd position. So the table is starting to take shape, and I believe most of you are really loving it. Thank you guys for watching in through your reactions. I welcome the comment section below of Brighton versus Arsenal, the huge Premier League game that really happened today that closed the day. And tomorrow we are into Spurs playing Aston Villa, and Chelsea are really coming in through to go ahead and redo the game of football. Rokani David is my name. Happy New Year. Your reactions are welcome in the comment section below. Arsenal fans, this is for you, and you're entering 2023 on top of the Premier League table. Thank you for really watching us and being with us. Don't forget to subscribe. This is the channel that does your entire sports. Not so? Thank you, and we are signing out for now. See you later, my mates. I'm out. Bye-bye.